Hey, Computer Studies 10. We are looking at the hardware terminology project, and we are making the table of contents as well. And you're supposed to have links that when you click on the link, it jumps down to the appropriate entry. So if I click this, it jumps me to input device. And then I can click back to table of contents and jump right back here to select something else. I can scroll too. No one's going to stop me from scrolling, but it's nice to be able to have that quick jump type of link. This is very common in a lot of websites, which I use anyways. I don't know about you. So here's the story of how you do that. In terms of the HTML, let's go over there. If you recall our assignment from the history, documenting the history of computers, we made a Word document where we would create bookmarks, and then you can create a hyperlink that jumps to that bookmark. So it's a similar idea here in HTML. This is what a bookmark looks like. It's an A tag, just like a link, but instead of href, it says name as the attribute. So normally a link would say href equals and then a website. So here I'm going to say name, and this is sort of like the bookmark, if you will, if you're thinking of this in Microsoft Office terms. So I can now link to input, and it'll jump me down to this spot. So notice I put my link just above the div that contains my input, device entry, if you will, or article. So that's great. And the second step is to link to this from the table of contents. So I'll scroll up to my table of contents. This is a little messy because of my size of my font. I don't know. Maybe I'll just shrink it down. You're on YouTube, so you probably can see it better than just in the class. Yeah. So here's my link. So here's input device. This is my table of contents. So just to get your bearings, that's like this here in the website. And this link here is being accomplished by this A tag here. So there's my input device, and here's A, and then href is, where do I go? So in order to link to that bookmark, you would put a hashtag and then the name of the bookmark. So if I want to link to, jump down to this name of this bookmark, so to this spot here, I put in hashtag input, so that matches the name. So then when I click on input device inside of the web browser, it jumps to where that bookmark is, where that name is in the code. That's the story. You'll also notice that I have, I guess I'll do this, I have a bookmark here at the top of my table of contents as well. And then I can have a little link at the end of each entry that will jump me back to the table of contents. So in this case, my A name equals contents is my bookmark. Note also the closing tag. So then at the end of my articles, I can say, here's a link to hashtag contents that takes me back to the table of contents. And I can just copy and paste that and stick it at the end of each of my articles or entries. And then, easy peasy. It's not actually that much work to do. I can always just click back there, jump down, go back, all that kind of stuff. So that's how you would do an in-page link that will jump you down, so you don't have to have the person scrolling and scrolling looking for things. Okay? Hey, thanks everybody. I really appreciated you listening to that, and hopefully that will make it easy for you to go and do it yourself. Don't hesitate to ask questions though. If anything doesn't work as you saw here in your time working on this, then call me over. We'll figure it out together. Okay. Thanks, Computer Studies 10.